You've clicked this video because you want to get DJ gigs, and I'm gonna honestly tell you, it's one of the most hardest things and the most stressful things to do as a beginner DJ. I'm not gonna make this fluffy and make you think that it's an easy thing, because it's not. This whole series that I'm doing, I'm giving you the real insights of becoming a DJ, because I think online people think you can just pick up a DJ controller, download some music, and get all the gigs in the world. People think they can become DJ EZ in a week, and I'm telling you right now, that ain't the truth. You're gonna be going back and forth, getting rejected over and over, and you're gonna be frustrated. And then you might get a DJ booking, and you might be DJing to 3 people. That's the realness of it, man. But in order to get to the big stages in your DJ career, you are gonna need to do all the rubbish bookings. Everyone's been through it. I've been through it. All these other DJs that you look up to have been through it. So I'm going to talk through a bunch of things in this video to let you know the ultimate guide on how to get gigs. I'll list everything up just here now. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing you need to do, and what a lot of people don't do, is building yourself as a DJ and building your brand. Now, a lot of DJs think once they learn how to mix 2 songs together that they can just get all the bookings in the world. And that's not it. Because you gotta think, no one knows who you are. So how are you supposed to get DJ bookings if no one knows you as a DJ, no one knows your brand? So as much as it is important to be good at DJing, be good at mixing, be good at doing tricks, if you haven't got a brand and you're not putting yourself out there as a proper DJ and talking to people, no one's gonna know who you are. So the first thing most DJs do is create yourself a logo in it. And I think that is important, but then a lot of DJs will spend a flipping week on creating a logo. Create something really simple. Go onto canva.com, it's a free website. Get one of the free logo templates and just create yourself a logo. Like, my logo is really, really simple, and it was simple at the start just to get myself a logo, because once you start getting DJ bookings and you want to be on flyers and stuff, you need to have your logo on there, otherwise no one's going to know who you are. So it's good to obviously start with a logo. Do you need a website? No, you don't need a website at all. What you do need, personally, I think, is Instagram. Instagram's like your CV. So what you'll do as a brand new DJ to start getting gigs is create yourself an Instagram account, create yourself a logo, and then a lot of people will say to me, but I have no content to put up there. And I'm like, this is the start of your DJ career. Everyone's Instagram started like this. My Instagram started like this. So the first few things I posted on my Instagram was my DJ setup at home. I had Denim MCX 8000 controller with my laptop and some speakers and stuff like that. I just posted that up. And then I just started releasing some mixes, and then the covers for the mixes I'd put on my Instagram and stuff like that. Obviously, you can't put up anything of you DJing out because you haven't even got any gigs yet. But it's really important to build your Instagram. Let people know that you're actually a DJ and start to kind of build your brand. Now, you're probably not gonna have that many followers, and a lot of DJs will follow a load of people for them to follow you back. Now, I think that's the wrong way to do it. I feel like you should just start at 0 followers, don't follow anyone, and then just start putting out content, chuck a few hashtags on it, and then it will start reaching out to other people. Then obviously your friends will start to follow you and stuff like that. But then once you start to DJ out, a lot more people start to follow you. So don't think that because you got 0 followers that it's the end already. Like, you don't have to worry about it. So you got your logo, you got your Instagram account. What I would say is put some mixes out, put the mix covers on the Instagram, and then just start recording yourself DJing. Now, a lot of DJs are worried about posting themselves online because they're probably not that good, or they're really camera shy. Set up a camera, a tripod camera, to the right of you or to the left of you when you're DJing, and just press record and just record yourself doing some mixes and stuff like that. I mean, if you think you're this great DJ, why are you not showcasing your skills? So you need to kind of just build yourself up slowly. And this is just a good way to put some content on your Instagram. So before you even start contacting venues, you need to have a DJ logo. Most importantly, you need to have a DJ name and an Instagram account. And also maybe somewhere that you can upload your mixes to. Now, there's SoundCloud or Mixcloud, because when you start reaching out to venues, what you're going to realize is they're going to start asking you, oh, do you have a mix we can listen to? So it's always good to be forward planned or prepared, which I'll talk about later in this video. So the things you need to have are a logo, Instagram account, maybe a Mixcloud account, and yeah, just start recording some videos of yourself and start uploading them to your page. Then once you start your whole DJing journey, you've got your kind of CV, which is your Instagram online, it's time to start networking. Now, networking is weird in the DJ industry because not a lot of people want to help you. Again, I'm telling you the real stuff of DJing. So what you'll find is you want to become a DJ And then you'll start trying to find promoters in your local town. They won't reply to you. You'll start talking to local DJs. They won't reply to you. And it does get a bit disheartening. I think this is where some DJs fall off, because they start to contact people. They don't get the response they want, and then they just give up. And if you just give up at the start, you're not going to get anywhere. It's all about persistence. What I would say is just try and follow some of your local DJs. Make them known that you're a new DJ. And if you know a local promoter, follow them, in the hopes of them maybe following you back. Then once they follow you back, you're now going to be on their Instagram feed. Then once you're on their Instagram feed, it's time to try and get in front of them. So that's when you start doing some of your DJ tricks or some of your mixes, because they might have a little look and might be like, you know what? I like this guy. So for me, I was doing some DJ mixes. I was doing like artist mixes, like 15 minutes and 30 minutes of artists. And a promoter from Oxford hit me up and was like, I like your DJ mixes. We want to book you. So then I asked them, I was like, oh, what DJ mix was it? Just to make sure that they were being legit. And it was like, oh, it's the Fredo mix. I was like, all right, cool. And next thing you know, I got booked by them. And then I started a relationship with them. So it's always good to try and get in front of promoters and stuff like that. So like I said, a lot of people are going to turn you down, but you need to try and do these little tricks. So if you follow a promoter, hoping that they follow you back, once you're kind of on their radar, start throwing content in front of them so they're like, who is this DJ? And then the same with DJs as well, like follow local DJs. DJs like DJs content. So if you do something quite good, then that DJ will follow you and like your stuff, and then they might start a relationship with you where they're like, oh, you know what, come down to my DJ gig. I see that you're a new DJ. Like, some DJs are nice, some DJs are good, some DJs are arseholes. You will find some DJs like me that help out. With the whole networking thing, as a DJ, you're probably going to be this introverted person that doesn't like talking to people. I was that person. I am still that person. I'm just a bit different on YouTube. I wasn't really like the sort of person to reach out to people or talk to people. I was just like a quiet person. So you are going to find it difficult trying to talk to people. But what you need to realize is, in order to start progressing your DJ career, you are going to have these uncomfortable conversations and these awkward conversations with people, asking them for help, asking for feedback, asking for bookings, to do bookings for free and stuff like that. So it's going to be tough for you, man. It's going to be tough. I'm not even going to lie. But over time, you'll become a lot more confident. The more you contact people, the more confident you'll become. The more conversations you have with DJs, promoters, the more confident you'll become. So yeah. What I would say with networking is just find the people in your local town and just start chatting to them and then see what happens. So in order to start getting some more DJ gigs, or your first DJ gig, you need to utilize the online platform. So I did start with Instagram at the start. So now we've got TikTok, we've got Mixcloud, SoundCloud. So what I would say is use these platforms to your advantage. There are so many DJs in the world that are uploading content to Mixcloud, Instagram, TikTok, and they are getting so many bookings. Have a look at Joe LaBelle. Joe LaBelle done some sick wordplay routines and he's now flying across the world. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of DJs on my Instagram that they posted a reel, they've got millions of likes, millions of views, and now they're doing mad stuff, all because they posted online. You gotta think, if you don't post online, you're not gonna reach the people that you wanna reach. Like, it's all well and good saying that you're a good DJ and word of mouth that people talk about, but word of mouth is only going to get you so far. But online, think about the amount of people you can reach online. Think about the amount of users that are on TikTok. I'm not sure how many users are on TikTok, but I'm sure there's billions of users. Same with Instagram. So you got to think, if you post a DJ routine, you could reach billions of people or millions of people. So utilize these platforms, DJs. Don't think that, like, a lot of DJs will say, oh, I don't like using Instagram. Oh, I don't like using TikTok. Like, well, you're not going to get far in DJing if you don't utilize these online platforms. Use Instagram as your CV to showcase your skills and to showcase what you've done, and then use TikTok to show people like your skills and like what mixes you can do and what blends that you've made and stuff like that. Like, each platform is different. If you want me to do videos on how to utilize each platform, how to utilize Instagram, how to utilize TikTok, type in socials in the comments down below. So Instagram, showcase like what you've done. TikTok, showcase your skills. Mixcloud and SoundCloud, upload your mixes. Now, mixes aren't that great these days. Back in the day when Nathan Dorr and DJ Rusky blew up, that was a good time to do mixes, but it's become such a saturated market now that they are a little bit pointless. But mixes are good for your portfolio. So say, for example, you're a DJ and you want to start doing some R&B parties or hip hop parties or house parties. It's always good to have like an R&B mix or a house mix online, because when you start reaching out to promoters, what you're going to find out is they're going to say to you, do you have a mix that we can listen to? Now, 9 times out of 10, they probably won't even listen to it. But what you need to do is be quite proactive. That's the word, yeah, proactive. So as soon as they say, "Have you got a mix?" Boom, you give them a mix straight away. You don't want to be like, "Oh, let me record one for you," because then you're gonna waste time, and then they might just be like, "You know what, I want to get another DJ." So don't wait until you're looking for gigs to start doing DJ mixes and uploading them online. Do it now. Like you're a DJ, you're practicing. Upload your mixes online. So then when you start reaching out to venues, start contacting venues, you can send in their mixes. Because what's gonna happen? This is exactly what's gonna happen, right? You're gonna contact all your local venues, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, so where have you DJed before? Have you DJed anywhere before?" So maybe in a message be like, "I'm a brand new DJ, I'm looking for new opportunities, I've never really done anything like this before, blah, blah, blah." And then they're gonna be like, "Okay, cool. So if you haven't DJed out, have you got a mix?" "Yes, I have a mix, here's a mix." They might go away for a couple of days, listen to it. "Oh, I really like your mix. Your mixing is really clean. How about you come down for a trial?" Be prepared and just make sure that you have everything that you need just in case they ask. So yeah, utilize these online platforms and it's really going to help you out as a DJ. Approaching venues and promoters. Now, as an introvert, this is going to be one of the hardest things ever, but I spoke about promoters previously. So like I said, get in front of them on social media, find out who they are and try and chat to them and stuff like that. 9 times out of 10, they're going to have a roster of DJs. So trying to get into that circle is going to be really, really tough. Not even gonna lie to you, it's gonna be really, really tough. So because he's gonna have about 4 or 5 DJs that he uses, them 4 or 5 DJs are not gonna want to lose work. So why are they gonna let you in? And do you know what I mean? So get in front of them, showcase how you're a lot better than all these other DJs that he has, and then maybe you'll get a shot. But the way I've gone about it, so when I first started, I didn't really know promoters. Like a lot of DJs from like Birmingham would be like, "Oh yeah, promoter this, promoter that." I never really experienced the whole promoter thing, like going up to someone and be like, "Oh, I see that you do these events and stuff like that." I've never really had that. So what I done was I started contacting local venues. So I done this little hack. So I'd write this down if I was you. I went onto Google Maps and I just put in clubs near my local area. And then on Google Maps, it would show me all the clubs and all the bars around me. So what I'd done, I took a note of all those things and then I contacted every single one. I used the same DJ template for every single one. And one of them actually came through and that was my residency for a very long time. If you want the template that I use to send to venues, check the link in the description down below. So yeah, so what you're gonna realize is you're gonna contact a lot of venues, and you're gonna get ignored and you're gonna get rejected because you gotta think, these venues all have DJs. They've already got their DJ that's been there for 2-3 years. They're loyal to them. Why would they get rid of them for a new person? So you need to accept that you're gonna get rejected, but keep trying because it's like job interviews, innit? Like if you just go for one job interview, you're not really trying, are you? You don't really want that job, but you don't really want a job. But if you go to 10 job interviews, I guarantee one of them will come back and be like, "Come for a trial." And it's the same with DJing. It's the same with contacting venues. Don't get me wrong. I contacted hundreds of venues on my Facebook. Right, there are so many messages that have never been read from these venues, right? So you need to contact, and eventually one will come through. Most of them, like I said, will come back and say, "We've already got a DJ," or they'll ignore you. But the one for me, it came through and they said, "Oh, we're looking to open up the upstairs bar of our venue and we do need a DJ. We're just sorting out the sound up there. So once that's sorted, I'll get back to you." So I was like buzzing. Someone's actually replied to me and there's potentially an opportunity. So then I kept in contact with that venue. And then next thing you know, they messaged me and said, "Oh, our DJ's away this Saturday. Do you mind coming down and covering?" I was like, oh my God. Now, let me say one thing with this, right? DJs, you're going to be contacting venues, right? And you're going to be contacting them. One's going to come through, so you need to make sure that you're prepared. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be like, "Oh my God, I'm not ready. Why are you contacting venues if you're not ready, right? So with me, I was semi-prepared. I had all my music ready and stuff like that. So they contacted me. They said, "Come down this Saturday." I was like, cool. I'm so buzzing. First proper DJ gig. And this could potentially move into something. So I made sure that I had everything ready. Like I made sure that I was on time, made sure I had the music. I made sure that everything was good. I went down, done my first set, and they were like, that was great. And then I didn't really hear much from it. Then they contacted me again because the DJ was off again. I went back again. Next thing you know, that turned into a residency. DJs never give up on approaching venues. Like I said, I was never the promoter person. No, like there was never really that many promoters around me, but I just contacted venues. Like if you're struggling to get into clubs, try local bars, try local shisha lounges. Like you'll get something eventually. So yeah, try my approach on how I did things, use a template that I said, and hopefully you'll get some DJ gigs. Now, a lot of DJs always say to me, like, how can I be different? If you're gonna try and offer unique value, I'm not really sure how you can do that as a brand new DJ without kind of like chatting a bit of rubbish. Because like, what can you, like, answer this question, right? What can you bring different to any other DJ here, right? Can you bring more energy? Are you good on the microphone? Are you a specialist in this, specialist in that? So like, yeah, it is difficult trying to pitch to a venue why they should pick you. Because, you know, when you go for a job interview, they say, why should we employ you for our company? And in the back of your head, you're like, because I need money. And as a DJ, you're like, because I want to DJ. But they'll ask you, like, what makes you unique? Why should we replace our DJ that we're happy with you? It's difficult as a brand new DJ because you're not going to be the most confident person in the world. So you might not be good on the microphone. It's going to be hard for you to be like, oh yeah, I've done all this. I've done all these gigs here, there, and everywhere. Because you probably haven't. That's something that you need to figure out. I don't think I've had to be like, oh, I'm this brand new amazing DJ, this and that. I just say that I just put in my template that, oh, I've done some experience. I've had some experience in some bars and stuff like that, and I'm really trying to grow my DJ career. So you need to let them know that you're new. It's not going to really hurt your chances. I mean, it might hurt your chances, but it's a risk you got to take, right? So just be like, you need to let them know that you're new, because you don't want to come in as a super confident person over message, and when you go DJ, you're this quiet mouse. They'll be like, he was chatting rubbish. So yeah, offering unique value is going to be difficult to try and sell yourself as a DJ, but hopefully you may not have to do that. Like, I can't really give too much advice on that because it's hard to be unique as a brand new DJ because you don't even know what you're capable of yet. So when I was a brand new DJ, I didn't know I could be proper fast on the decks. I didn't know I could do scratching. I didn't know I could do pad work, but it comes over time. So as a brand new DJ, you're quite vanilla, you know what I mean? So you don't really know what you're capable of. So yeah, hopefully you don't have to have that conversation when you contact venues, but if you do, maybe chat a little bit of rubbish. That's a little bit of advice, a bit of secret advice I'm gonna give you. When DJs start, yeah, they think they're gonna get 100 bookings on day one. You're gonna get humbled real quick, right? You are going to have to start small, and you are gonna have to build yourself up as a DJ. So when I say start small, start in your local town. So many DJs think they wanna go DJ in this town, this town, and this town. DJ in your local town. If your local town has bars and clubs, try and get in there first. Because what I say to every single DJ, try and master your area first and the other stuff will come, I promise you. I mastered my local area, and then I was able to go do these other DJ bookings because someone from outer areas would be in the club and be like, oh, you know what? We want to book you for here. We want to book you for there. Don't think that you're going to be able to go DJ all around the world straight away. It's not going to happen. And you're going to get really disheartened. If you think that from day one, you're going to get really disheartened. Trust me. Start small in your local area and try and build on from that. If you start small in your local area, more people will get to know you and then you'll build a reputation. So you might be in one bar or club in your area, but then you might get a good reputation and then someone from another bar in that same local area will be like, oh, do you want to DJ here on a different night? So start small and try not to get too ahead of yourself. But what you are going to experience, right, and you need to understand this, you may DJ to no one, right? You may go to a bar, you may go to a club, and it might not be the busiest place in the world. And you're going to DJ and there's going to be no one inside. And it's going to be the hardest thing you're going to have to do because you're going to be like, I don't know if this is for me, because you're going to have to DJ there from 9 till 3 a.m. And if 6 or 7 people come in, you got to stay there the whole time. There's no going home early. And this is one thing that annoys most DJs. It annoys me. Like, you're DJing at like 1 a.m. Obviously, no one else is coming in, but they make you stay there till 3 a.m. They will make you stay there. And you need to realize this as well. Don't sit there at 1 o'clock being like, oh, can I just go home now? No. You got to go for these bad bookings to get the good bookings, right? In those times, practice, right? When I used to do all them dead gigs, I used to pretend that there was a crowd in front of me and try and do the whole flow of the night. Do the opening set, do the warm-up set, do the main set, and then do the warm-down set. Try and practice as much as possible, because this could be, like, those quiet times could be the best times, because that's where you learn that when you go to a big club full of people, you'll know what to do. You are going to get disheartened. Trust me, DJs. You're going to get so disheartened and it's going to be stressful for you. But it'll be all right. Do your dead gigs and eventually you'll get your good gigs, right? So, but like I said, start small. You are going to start small. You are going to get disheartened, but eventually an opportunity will come through for you. So once you've got a few gigs or you've done a few gigs and stuff like that, what I would say is start to get some videos of yourself inside the venues. Now, this is when you're gonna start building up your Instagram profile. So you need to kind of put online that you're a DJ, right? So if you get a few videos of you in a club, slap them on Instagram so people know that you're actually active, right? If you're an active DJ, right, people are more likely to be like, okay, we want him in his club. If you're just a bedroom DJ and you've only got videos in your bedroom, clubs are not really going to reach out to you or contact you or talk to you because they're going to be like, well, he's not even in the club, so he doesn't really know what he's doing. So when you eventually do start getting some DJ gigs, take as many videos as possible. Bring a friend for the first few and just say to him, mate, do you mind just recording me doing this trick or recording me doing this mix so I can post it online? Yeah, just try and get as much content as possible. And then if you're actually doing some decent gigs where there's actually people in there, record your live mixes, right? And put them on Mixcloud. It could be a 5-hour mix, a 6-hour mix, right? And then people will listen to that. Now, it might just be a normal consumer, but a promoter might actually listen to that and be like, he actually knows how to go from warm up to main set. He knows how to do the peaks and troughs. He knows how to do all of this. So showcase all your skills online and it will help you get a lot more DJ bookings, trust me. Now, this one, following up and staying persistent, right? You need to be so persistent in this DJ thing, right? If you don't follow up, yeah, you're not going to get the DJ bookings that you want, because you got to think, all these promoters and all these club managers, they're all busy people, right? So if you don't follow them up, you're not going to get the DJ bookings. Now, I'm not saying every single day message them. Don't message them every single day. Literally message them, and then in about a week's time, if they say to you, oh, we're just waiting on something, or I'll get back to you in a bit, wait a week and then contact them and be like, oh, I'm just following this up. Obviously, if they say we don't have anything and we're not looking for a DJ, then you don't contact them in about a week. Contact them in about 3 months or 6 months. Give them some time because things change. But it's always good to be persistent and follow up all the time. If you don't follow up, you're not going to get the DJ bookings you want. If you don't follow up every week, right, after they said we may be looking for a DJ, another DJ could swoop in, especially after this video now, because after this video, hundreds of DJs are going to be contacting venues and stuff like that. So one might get ahead of you. So if you're not persistent and constantly getting on to clubs and promoters, you might miss out on bookings, man. So be persistent, man. Just, yeah, keep going. Like I said, you're going to get a lot of blowback. You're going to get disheartened. But one will come through for you. One came through for me, and I was a resident there for 5 years. I had no DJ book. Well, I had some DJ bookings before. I lost a few DJ bookings, but this residency I stayed with for 5 years. So that was me being persistent, right? I stayed on top of it. I went there. I was good. I showcased all my skills, and then I got my DJ residency. So be persistent. Keep following up people. Don't think you're being annoying. Don't think you're being annoying. You're trying to build yourself up as a DJ. Just you do you. No one else cares, right? No one else cares. You contact the venue as much as possible, right? If they turn around and say, leave us alone, leave them alone. But in order to get your DJ bookings, make sure you keep following up and being persistent. Now, you can join Facebook groups to find DJ bookings. There are a few like looking for DJ Facebook groups. Now, you're not going to get the best bookings on here. Like, you're probably going to get a few birthday parties and a few weddings. And if that's what you're looking for, then fair enough. But club bookings are not really going to be on these communities. So, but like on Facebook communities, type in looking for a DJ in whatever area you're in, and you will find some stuff, but they're not going to be the best quality bookings. You might have to do like an 8-hour booking for £10. Like, it's not great. But I obviously need to say that because that's another way you can get bookings. But join Facebook communities if you want to get some more DJ bookings. I don't want to talk too much on that because I haven't really done that, but I just know that you can do that. And then you need to, like I said this earlier in the video, yeah, you need to use social media. You need to use social media. I don't care what no one says, right? In order to be a DJ these days, you need to utilize social media. If you don't have social media, you're going to struggle to get the bookings that you want, and you're going to struggle to become a big DJ. Every single one of these DJs that are blown up is because of a video. Think about DJ EZ, right? DJ EZ does all these mad tricks because they went online and it went viral. Same with Nathan Dorr. Nathan Dorr put up a track and it went viral, and now he's producing music and stuff like that. Joel Corey, same thing. Everything is all based online because you can reach more and more people, right? Think back in the day when there was no social media. It must have been so hard for DJs. But now it's a lot easier for all of us DJs because social media is so powerful, man. Social media is so powerful. So utilize social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and then all your Mixcloud and SoundCloud. Utilize these things. Try and figure out the algorithm, even though the algorithms on all these pages are annoying. Try and figure out how you can, leverage social media, because it's really going to help you as a DJ. So yeah, that was my guide on how to get DJ gigs. If you want to watch more videos in this series, check this video out here.